Alright guys, so recently I did a couple more upgrades to my 2016 F150 that involved putting some new fog lights in, some hood lights, and upgraded my lights and my headlights and redoing my whole tail lights. So I'm going to show you exactly what I did. I'm going to list everything below. So here are the fog lights I installed. This one here would be my spotlights, and I also got the driving fog lights. And I got it on the other side too. That way, you know, clearly I got it on the side, that way they match. In my headlights, at the bottom I have 40 watt for my high beams, and I have 55 watt in the top for my low beams. AC lights with the Z-Roads light mounts, which they look really good. I'm gonna do a night video of that in this video here so y'all can see, so stay tuned. In the back here, I have the Enzo tail lights, which those came out really nice. Even though the border trims in white, at night it lights up red. It's got LEDs for the brake and reverse. And I also, a small touch for me when I'm backing up at night, I have this Slim Bar LED light from Stage 3 Motorsports. I'll put the link on that too below. And those come on when I put my truck in reverse. And I'll show you all that later on in the video. Alright guys, so one feature I did do to my truck is when you unlock or open the doors, you do have this nice illuminated light underneath the step boards on both sides. So the doors, you know, close, you open it up, you do get a nice bright illuminated light. The right color wire there, it fades out. And I also did the LED lights in the bed of the truck underneath the rails of my tonneau cover. I tied them in to these lights here. So I tie them into this light here where it comes down, goes in, just taps right to that light. So you push that button, they come on and they go off. And that's the tail light there, illuminated red. So that's a 55 watt low beams on my headlights. You can see it has a nice white output. You see the actual outline of the Enzos. You see the beam pattern coming down, angled down pretty good. Good distance out. And we'll put the 40 watt high beams on now. You can see it's a little bit more brighter, especially down there on the fence line. But that's the 40 watt in my Enzo headlights. So now we're gonna put on the fog lights. Alright, we turned off the low beam and high beams. So that right there is just a projector, just the outline of it. That's the fog lights on there. See the beam pattern on the ground. But if we step back, they still shoot up pretty far. They light up pretty most of the road. Alright, those are the spotlights in the bumper. You see it's very narrow beam pattern, straight forward. Goes up pretty high up there in the hill. Like I said, the low beams and the high beams are off, so that's just the spot beams. So now let's put the KC hood mount lights on. That's the KC hood mounts. They're shining pretty much dead center of each other, so that's pretty good. That's how you look on the hood. Very bright, but it came out nice looking. That's the reverse lights. You can see it does angle out pretty good. You get the trees back there. There's LEDs in the reverse lights and the ones that I put underneath the bumper. Okay, so this is the low beams on. That's with the high beams also. Back to low beams. There's fog lights. That's with the spotlights in the bumper on. And that's with the KC hood mount lights.